cross-section of American public. Here is an excerpt of Mr. Obama's speech.
So many wounded, some gravely. From their beds, some are surely watching us gather here today, and if you are, know this: as you begin this long journey of recovery, your city is with you, your commonwealth is with you, your country is with you. We will all be with you as you learn to stand and walk and, yes, run again. Of that I have no doubt. You will run again. You will run again. Because that's what the people of Boston are made of. Your resolve is the greatest rebuke to whoever committed this heinous act. If they sought to intimidate us, to terrorize us, to shake us from those values that Deval described, the values that make us who we are as Americans, well, it should be pretty clear by now that they picked the wrong city to do it. Not here in Boston. Our faith in each other, our love for each other, our love for country, our common creed that cuts across whatever superficial differences there may be, that is our power. That's our strength. That's why a bomb can't beat us. That's why we don't hunker down. That's why we don't cower in fear. We carry on. We race. We strive. We build and we work and we love and we raise our kids to do the same, and we come together to celebrate life and to walk our cities and to cheer for our teams. When the Sox and Celtics and Patriots or Bruins are champions again, to the chagrin of New York and Chicago fans, the crowds will gather and watch a parade go down Boylston Street. And this time next year, on the third Monday in April, the world will return to this great American city to run harder than ever and to cheer even louder for the 118th Boston Marathon. Bet on it.
Former Pakistani leader Pervez Musharraf has fled a courtroom for his home after a Pakistani court ordered his arrest in connection with attempts by him to fire several judges in 2007. Details of that and other stories in this roundup of news by DWTV.
Barack Obama has spoken at a memorial service for the victims of the Boston Marathon bombings. He said the attackers would be found and brought to justice. The interfaith service at Boston's Cathedral of the Holy Cross was attended by relatives and friends of many of the victims, as well as rescue workers and city, state, and religious leaders. Meanwhile, investigations into the attack continue. Police say they are trying to identify at least 2 men pictured in photographs taken before 2 bombs exploded near the finish line of the race. No arrests have been made. Investigators are searching through thousands of pieces of evidence. The bombs exploded about 10 seconds apart, killing 3 people, including an 8-year-old boy. About 180 people were injured. A huge explosion following a fire at a fertilizer plant in the town of West in Texas has killed at least 5 people and injured more than 100. The blast leveled entire blocks of the town near Waco. Authorities believe a tank containing ammonia gas exploded. They still don't know what caused the initial fire.
German lawmakers have approved their country's contribution to the bailout for Cyprus. Finance Minister Wolfgang Schäuble told Parliament the emergency aid was necessary to keep the Eurozone intact. He added that confidence in the common currency has been steadily improving. The measure passed with a broad majority that included the center-left opposition.
A court in Pakistan has ordered the arrest of former President Pervez Musharraf. The case dates back to Musharraf's attempts to fire several judges in 2007. The ex-general fled the court after the ruling. He's now hiding out in his country home, which is surrounded by police. Musharraf returned to Pakistan.
We now take our second break. We now join the Central Forecast Office for a look at the weather report.
The source assures us of a continuous flow, and from there, everything follows. And for those of us who know what the River Gambia stands for, understanding its sustainability in all aspects of life is easily confirmed. The River Gambia provides nutritious delicacies as food, while it provides its wildlife a balanced ecosystem. This river, as a sanctuary, is committed to its inhabitants' needs without season. And as you travel along, all these values are replicated in one company, Elton. Just like the River Gambia, leads in its commitment to values that matter most. Elton, championing the vision for a new generation.
Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the weather segment. We experience a generally stable atmosphere across the country with misty conditions over the coast and the forest areas. These conditions gave way to a warm and sunny afternoon across the country. The satellite picture indicates convective clouds over parts of Gulf of Guinea states, the central and the eastern part. These convective clouds will cause rain and thunderstorm over the affected areas, whilst elsewhere indicated clear skies and stable conditions. For the forecast tonight, we'll be expecting a relatively cool and stable atmosphere to prevail during the period, whilst the day tomorrow during the early hours of the morning, we'll be expecting a relatively cool and partly cloudy conditions to prevail, becoming warm and sunny thereafter. Light to moderate northwesterly breeze will dominate the flow over the coast, whilst westerly over the inland areas. They will be between 10 to 20 kilometers per hour. Morning temperatures will vary between 18 and 23 degrees Celsius, whilst afternoon temperatures will vary between 30 and 41 degrees Celsius. For the low tide, we're expecting 0.7 meters at 10:06 a.m. and 0.6 meters at 11:14 p.m. For the high tide, we'll be expecting 1.2 meters at 4:17 a.m. and 1.4 meters at 4:42 p.m. Wave heights will vary between 0 to 1 meter, slight to moderate southeasterly swells. The sun will rise at 6:48 and will set at 19:21. Thanks for watching and do have a wonderful evening.
Thank you very much, Harry Choi. And before we go there, viewers, a reminder of our headlines once again. Officials of the Gambia Chamber of Commerce and Industry have met with their partners to discuss the Interstate Road Transit Scheme designed to ease transportation among ECOWAS member states. Delegates from within and outside the Gambia have descended on Banjul for a mega youth garden that touched on critical issues affecting the lives of young people. U.S. President Barack Obama has presided over an interfaith service for victims of the Boston Marathon bombings, vowing that perpetrators of the deadly attacks will be apprehended and brought to book. And efforts by Pervez Musharraf to launch a political comeback has hit buffers once again after a Pakistani court ordered the arrest of the former strongman in connection with his attempts to fire several judges in 2007. That brings us to the end of the news. Thanks for the pleasure of your company. Stay tuned and enjoy GRTS.